So today we're going to replace the macerator pump and the Y valve because both of those are broken. The macerator switch is right here, and when I try to turn it on, you can see the DC amps just go through the ceiling. And the macerator pump does not come on. So it is seized. So definitely going to need the heat gun for this one to heat up the sanitation hoses to get them off the old macerator pump and the old Y valve. And my nephew Matt is going to come down a little bit later today and help me out with that. So looking forward to seeing him, and glad he's doing it and not me. So here's the pump and the new Y valve, and then this bag's got the fittings for the Y valve in it. But this one's a much more robust valve than the other one. The other one was quite rinky-dink, and even though this one is still made out of plastic, which I don't like, it moves a lot easier and should work well for quite a few years. Okay, so my nephew Matt's here. He's already pulled out the Y valve, which is right there. You can see the handles just busted right off of it. This thing came in very handy pulling those hoses off. And you can see he's trying to get the freaking macerator pump out now.
You got a small Phillips?
Okay, it's the next day, and Matt did what he could last night. There was one thing that we didn't have the proper tool for, and that was to shorten up one of the hoses. We needed one of these guys. So I'll be doing that today, and I want to show you a little bit of what he did already. Alright, so there's our new Y valve and the piece of hose that I have to shorten up just a little bit to get on there. It's just a little distorted. And then down here we've got our new pump, and so he's got that attached for us. And looks that we tested that, it works fine, so that's going to work out great. Just need to cut a little bit off that hose. Easier said than done, though. Tough stuff is tough stuff. Okay, the hose is on. The Y valve is set to pump out, and by switching it, that goes to the macerator overboard. It's open right there. Alright, but I pump out, I don't do overboard. And this one's actually easy to manipulate. The other one took an act of God. So let's see how long this one lasts. So there is something I wanted to talk about that is kind of off topic a little bit, since we've been talking about replacing macerator pumps and Y valves. What I wanted to say was that, you know, when you own a boat, you got to be prepared to keep the systems working. So that means all the systems on the boat, if a system fails, you need to fix it right away, because these things pile up faster than you can imagine. Problems on boats, they just occur and occur and occur, and you need to fix them as soon as they come up. So this Y valve has been broken for a long time, and I should have addressed it a long time ago, but I knew the area was inaccessible for me, and when the macerator pump died, I was like, okay, now's the time to do it. So I bought the macerator pump and the Y valve together, and then asked Matt to come down and pick it up, or excuse me, come down and install them. And you can't delay like that, because things on boats, they accumulate, and before you know it, you might have 3 or 4 or 5 systems down, and they're down because you were lazy and didn't get them fixed. So when you own boats, you need to number one, if you don't enjoy working on boats or paying somebody else to work on a boat, you probably shouldn't own a boat. But that being said, when things do go bad, you need to jump on them right away. All the systems on a boat should be working all the time. Quite literally, even though this was related to the head, you never know when they're going to cause problems that could actually sink your boat, or at some point you rely on a system to save yourself or a boat, and it isn't working. So that's why it's so important to keep on top of this stuff and get it done. So that's all I have to say on that. Okay, well, that does it for this repair. The macerator pump works great, and Y valve works great, no leaks, so that's pretty cool. Thank you, Matt, for helping out. If you enjoyed this little video, please subscribe and give me a like or a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it, and we will see you again on the water. Hopefully we're going to go diving here this next month. I'm going to be gone all May, so hopefully in June we'll be doing a lot of diving. So stay tuned for that.